It's Wednesday, it's March 19th, and I want to share a few things with you that you could be doing even if you don't have your big envelope from me. I want you to pretend it's like our reading time, like how things that we would do in a whole group together. The first thing I want to think about is visualizing. So remember, visualizing is when you make a movie in your mind. You're picturing the words that are being read and kind of creating it in your head. I don't know if you remember, but I used to read some stories that didn't have any pictures. So I have my bubble book, and I'm going to read to you a story, and it doesn't have any pictures. I'm not lying, no pictures. I want you to try to create it in your head. And if you want, you could even try to draw it out or draw what you picture in your head. This is called How a Bat Learned to Fly. Long, long ago, when all animals were friends, there was a special group of friends who did everything together. They roamed through the forest gathering food. They swam and fished in a sparkling lake. So I'm picturing a glittery lake when the sun kind of hits the lake and it almost shines. They slept under the night sky, but most of all, they loved to play games together. One misty morning, when it was too early to fish or swim, the animals invented a new game. It started when Bear had an itch. As Bear rubbed his back against the tree, Raccoon noticed the green leaves started to fall. He gathered the leaves and made a ball. As Raccoon made the ball, Mouse, Coyote, Bear, and Possum worked on the rules of the game. Soon they invented football. Now, the way the animals tell the story, each time Mouse had the ball and started to run, it fell out of his hands. Coyote scolded, "Why did you drop the ball when you run?" "It's not his fault," said Possum. "He has little hands." So I'm picturing teeny tiny mouse hands. "He should hold it under his arm like me," said Raccoon. "He should hold it against his chest like me," said Bear. Mouse knew his friends were trying to help, but he also knew that Possum was right. The other animals were bigger and had bigger hands, so they could hold the ball any way they wanted to when they run. But Mouse's hands were too small. Mouse felt awful. He didn't want to ruin the game, so he went off and sat under a tree. Mouse promised himself he would never play football again. He felt sorry for himself. He would miss playing with his friends. As Mouse sat under a tree, sniffling, he heard a gentle voice whisper, "Don't cry, Mouse. I know that one day you will be a good football player." Mouse wiped his eyes and looked up. He saw a woman with dark hair as newly turned soil, like dirt, look up at him. It was Mother Earth. Mother Earth spoke like a summer breeze. "Next time you play," she whispered, "jump up and wrap yourself around the ball. Hold onto it with your whole body." Mouse thought about this. "I am a good jumper," he smiled. "It just might work. Thank you, Mother Earth." Mouse hurried back to join his friends. The next time it was his turn to receive, so catch the ball, he jumped high into the air to catch it. He jumped onto the ball with his whole body and wrapped his slender arms and legs around it. He hung on tightly with his tiny hands and went flying through the air. So I'm picturing Mouse hanging onto a football or a leafy ball, and he's flying through the air. All the animals gasped. No one, not even Bear or Fast Coyote, could catch him. Both Raccoon and Possum tried to catch the ball like Mouse, but they fell to the ground. What happened the next day was truly amazed the animals. They say that one day Mouse jumped up to catch the ball and missed. In fact, he flew right over the ball and jumped high into the sky. "Look, everyone, I'm flying." "Yes," said Mother Earth. "You can fly because you're no longer a mouse. You have a new name. From now on, you should be called Bat." And that is how Bat learned to fly. So Mouse turned into a bat. That's kind of crazy. So friends, if you want, I want you to maybe draw part of the story, what you were picturing in your head while I read. And that is visualizing. And for math, I want you to think about all the ways that you can make 10. Think about your flip-flops. What could you make to get to 10? This is a good strategy to use. I also want to challenge my friends to make a list of as many S-blend words as you can think of. So words that start with SL or SM or SW. Think about the words that we talked about in the past. Can you make a list of them? This would also be a good time to get active. With your parents' help, you can go to GoNoodle.com and create an account and do a few Go Noodle videos like we would in class sometimes. I think that would be pretty fun. All right, friends, thank you. I will see you soon. Take care, and I miss you. Bye.